Okay, ready when you are.
Time to open the meeting. Let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ready, Dave, on this.
Yeah,
Dave, you want to talk about the lit?
Sure, first thing, there's scheduled to be a public hearing on the lit. This is the same thing that the council approved in, August. I think it was August, wasn't it, Michelle?
yeah, 11.
And admittedly, I made a mistake. We were supposed to, notify the affected, taxing districts after the action. And, I didn't catch it, didn't get it done, so it was recommended that we redo this. And this will, if the council approves it again, it will take effect January 1. Have I missed anything, Michelle? There are no changes. We have, we did the required publication in the Shoals News. There was notice given to the affected taxing districts once again. I took care of that. And if the council approves it tonight, I can guarantee that Michelle and I will personally notify as well as in writing the affected tax districts again. So that's why we're asking you all to do what you did before.
You need to make that motion on that.
Yeah.
Make a motion that we
Oh,
change.
wait a minute. The first is a public hearing. Is there any member of the public who wants to speak to the change in the local income tax? There is none. Nobody has contacted Michelle, nor have I had any contact from anybody. So at this point, we will close the public hearing. Now. The
Just-
council can act on.
When do we have to do this?
Do we have to make a motion to close the hearing first?
You just announce it's closed, you don't have. to.
Close the public hearing. Do we have to do the budget adoption before we go into the meeting?
Can they vote on,
You got a public hearing on the budget
Yeah.
adoption, so now you need to do your public hearing on the budget adoption. Then you can proceed with the business, so.
So is this public hearing on this, or is this?
no, the adoption.
So open the public hearing for budget adoption. But that's when they have to make any changes if they're
Yeah, if you,
choosing to change anything else.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Michelle, but we no longer have a animal control officer.
no, we don't.
There we have $7,563.50 in there.
Hmm,
Was not used at all.
well. Yeah, that's like the cash balance in the fund, so he didn't, budget anything for that.
Okay, so there was no budget for the,
No,
that's just the only question I had on that one.
and Lonnie, what did you? Did we look at,
The,
911 to make sure those?
yeah, the communications officer number 2. Was we taking that money, not using the 911 fund to pay them, I guess is my question.
Yeah, let me pull it up here.
And using general fund for that.
For the which?
The communication officer number 2.
Oh, because they were in there twice.
Well, they were in there twice. They paid out 2 different budgets, but we used to pay it out 911. And FSG suggests we stop using as much 911
Because it's getting depleted. I
and that's what I'm thinking. I want to make sure.
think we did that back in,
Yeah, the first
back in
meeting.
March or something like that, because the budget was getting depleted.
It's not sustaining itself.
Yeah.
911.
Correct.
So yeah, that has been moved out of 911 to the local income tax public safety fund, 1170.
And we do have a part-time maintenance person over there now,
Yeah.
full-time, or I guess a person on staff, that's part-time.
Yeah, he's part-time. Seems like he just started a couple of months ago. Hasn't been that long.
And with a full staff, we're still carrying as many part-time jail officers, do you know?
So when I was listening to department budget meetings on August 5th, this weekend, sheriff did say he has full staff, but then, he has 2 going to the academy, one that's there now and one going. I don't know the
But
timing.
this is the jail officers, not the.
Oh, not the patrol, sorry.
Night patrol, which is the jail officer, because he's got $50,000 budgeted. If we're full staff, I question whether we need all that.
Yeah, he said, he has the money there if he can get somebody to work it. Was for the patrol. I don't know about the corrections.
Oh, correction officers.
Yeah.
People in the jail, we're down to 39 inmates
Mm-hmm.
or so, plus or minus, hopefully plus, but. That's my thought.
I don't know how many jail officers he has per shift. Is it 1 or is it 3 or?
State's requiring them for 2.
Okay, so how many does he have on?
We approved that to add a couple of people over there.
But-
So we'd have the shifts covered.
But
Correct.
we're down in attendance.
But that don't change the state.
But we still gotta
They
put
still have to
18-year-old in there
somebody
to manage that jail.
Because we can't dual. But that was just my question on, we had all this part-time money last year, which we wasn't fully staffed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And if we take that away, if he needs it, then I'm not afraid to come back and give it, but if he's fully staffed, I question whether he needs $50,000. That's my thought.
I don't know what he needs over.
Because he just hired corrections officer number 5. And that were. Cause he had that much funding that he could use for part-time people too, and he didn't. So,
I mean, I can call him.
that's just my thought. I'm not trying to stir the pot, I just was going through things closer.
But if we don't need it, we won't be using it, I would.
Yeah, he can only use that line for, salary.
Cause I don't know. I don't know how well he's working
Question.
over there and whether he needs it or not.
Just questions that came across my highlight.
It'd be kinda nice to cut it, then if he needs to come back, he can come in for an additional appropriation if he gets low on staff.
That's my thoughts. If he's fully staffed. if he's
Well, the
got-
question is he fully staffed right now is what it,
Is that
Or will it
including
be
the
tomorrow?
part-time or
yeah.
does the part-time make him full staff or no? I don't know. I'm just,
Does he have one in the academy now?
No, this is the jailers, not the.
They-
Oh, okay,
This is the
okay,
help in the jail, not
sorry,
the officers,
okay.
so. Guess we should ask questions today. Shouldn't wait. I should have called and asked a question earlier.
Yeah, I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I can call him. I'm surprised. He's not here.
I'm not afraid to make a motion in July or June if he needs some more part-time money, but. every little bit's gonna fuck that general fund out.
Your call.
Anything else?
You have to go get the papers, I just printed them now, if you want to see them as I'm reading them. Sorry.
They have all of them in there, or each one,
What's that, the sheriff?
Mm.
You gotta look for them if they're there.
they're in different places. So what's the total? What total did you get?
I didn't total nothing up, I just went. Made my highlighter and went,
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
About,
charge you.
don't let me stop you. I'm already back a couple pages.
But I know he's having trouble at one time getting fully staffed, he said he's fully staffed, so. And he may not stay fully staffed too, and may need part-time help to come. But then he'll have that extra set in there too.
But we added some people for him so we could have two for staff.
He
'Cause I
had
said,
some, and then his
I don't
patrol
think
got-
it's safe to have an 18-year-old over there. By himself.
No. It's not safe to have.
It's scary. I wouldn't do it.
So you're talking about 1,000.414, right? Not counting the 5 the other corrections officer he has down at the bottom, right?
$50,000
Yeah.
budget. I got asked.
48,000 that was appropriated in 25. It went to 45,000.
Correct, and we were busier. Like this year, and he was not fully staffed.
Right.
That's my thoughts, no, take it $20,000 down if he needs it, come back and get it.
It don't hurt anything.
I mean,
That's out of the lid though, isn't it? That's not coming out of the general fund, is it?
Well,
First fund 1,000
yeah,
general.
but the lit. um, But
Yeah,
lid
it's-
is still can be used for about anything general.
Mhm.
You know, some of these funds can't be used, but the
Right.
general fund and the lit fund is kind of
Correct.
almost our general fund also.
We should bring it back down to 25, which would be 36,165. 45. Instead of 50,000.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not opposed to giving him money if he needs it,
If he needs more, all he has to do is come.
but if he's fully staffed, he should be able to cut back on the part-time, is my thoughts.
Yeah.
Maybe,
You're saying
maybe I'm
cut it-
wrong.
Cut it to 25.
No, it was 36 year to date and 25.
But he was short-staffed,
So they were using part-time.
so
So they were using part-timers.
that's what I'm thinking.
So drop it to 20, cut it in half. Drop it to 25.
Cut in half in July if he needs more money, he can come get it.
Is that,
I'm okay with it.
so change that to 25.
Write that in my book, please.
I can do that.
Since I'm letting you use my book, will you write that?
Keep her book up to date.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll put in here 25 mil.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you need a motion, any other?
No.
Okay.
because we're setting our budget number. So anything else forward?
Which was probably the one with those people,
Mhm.
because I think it was right. Started that. No, like that, yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Who handles that, fund? The 4901 alcohol and drug program.
Mm-hmm, Judge does.
So in that program, the beginning balance was 31,802.
Mm-hmm,
Had receipts for 800, and now it's at 32,602. So it wasn't used.
yeah, prosecutor may know more than I do, but, my understanding is the judge doesn't have that program anymore. So she's not able to use those funds. I actually emailed the State Board of Accounts to see what to do with it, because as of right now, she doesn't plan on, doing that program. So they said, you know, it could be put into another fund where similar people are served. So,
So can we put it in, is that allowed to be put into the opioid fund we can use?
no,
No,
they said they recommended like probation would serve the same people.
okay, so can we not transfer that over to probation?
Yeah, haven't got that far as to if it's,
I'm assuming it's gonna take a letter from them
Okay,
saying,
that she doesn't wanna use it.
yeah,
well, a letter from the state saying,
Oh.
they
we can put
approve.
it- Okay,
It's a statutory position. The person has to be certified through the state. It's a program where the money is spent for specific cases. It's not general fund money.
so they can't go to like the security center up here and.
I don't know the rules of what the state might tell the auditor when it's in that specific fund. It's for that certified person that used to be out of Orange County. They quit, and we don't have a Martin County person that can do it
Okay.
yet. But I would let Michelle defer to those same services being provided to Martin County residents is the plan.
Okay. It's just, that's a lot of money just to be.
We make sure we collect it. We do.
All I had on that.
Are we ready to move on with the adoption?
We wanna do something, with the ambulance or not?
Well,
Had the commissioners told us what the agreement.
where are we at?
Well, the number out there was 960 something.
Okay, I'm looking at this, okay, what, the ambulance service, FND. 500,024.80, that's on the page she just gave me.
Okay. Good on that.
And what was our budget? What did we budget? 900,000.
The budget this year for the ambulance?
Yeah,
This current year was 1.2.
I say it's 1.2,
no,
1.3.
for next year. What?
1.277
Okay,
was it,
Because it's not, none of that's changed.
We haven't done anything to it.
No, but are we gonna just leave that at that price, or are we gonna lower it down to the bidded price? Or we even, I mean, the bidded price isn't even on the table yet,
I mean, they're
so what?
still
we'll
in
do-
negotiation.
That would be my only comment on that is then you do that and then whatever the negotiated bid is might change and then we're adding that. I see both sides of it.
Yeah, I'd rather leave it
I would-
until January.
Yeah, I think it's just as easy to leave it until it's decided from the
hope-
commissioners what they're gonna do, and then we can de-appropriate down to whatever cause I think from what I understood Michelle say last time too, you're gonna have to create a whole nother line anyways for it, cause it's a contract.
I've got a
So-
new fund for the new lit money. Which Dave and I will have to take to the commissioners and
So I feel like we'd be double working and jumping the gun if we did that. That's just.
So just leave it as set for right now?
Hopefully
I see.
that they keep talking to us and keep negotiating and
You know, if they keep us in the loop, then
because, technically there's not a pocket out
Now,
there
the
that's got
question is, okay,
963,000.
January 1. Can we lower it,
We just can't raise it, right?
and we just can't raise it,
we
right?
can defund it if that's the will of will of the council. If they come in
But I don't wanna approve what we've got allocated for it and then come up and,
Well, Michelle can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think most of this money that's here, when it comes time to pay, if they go with that contract, we've still got to move it all to a different
yeah,
pocket. This money sitting here cannot pay the contract.
right.
Mhm.
We have to have a meeting and move it.
So then at that point, we only move what money we
What
want.
we needed to move.
then the other goes into wherever.
That's why it's,
We'll leave it at that.
that's why it's nice if we're kept in the loop, because they really don't have a pot of 963,000 to pay anybody with.
No,
Now, if we go with that contract, they won't be county employees anymore, right?
No,
That's what I understood, but
well, my question is, are they aware of that? I mean, are the employees aware of that?
I don't know.
did several? of
you
them
know,
carry
Dave?
Health insurance, Michelle?
I have no idea
Did
what,
they carry health insurance to the county?
what Jeremy has
There's
discussed
Human employees do right now.
That's
potentially.
what I want, all of them? Oh,
It'll be his own separate entity, whether it's Jeremy or whether it's somebody from wherever. That's how they run their business. We can't control that. We just have to pay them.
Yeah, it's just a contract after January, so. I mean,
I think
Well,
we'd be
that's the
doing-
way I see it. I mean,
Yep.
we no longer have.
If
15
they get a
ambulance
contract.
employees, we no longer have a director employee, we have a contract,
One number.
one number,
which that would be the number we would move.
right?
So I think we'd be doing double the work.
Yeah, I just think we need to leave where it's at for right now.
Okay.
Till after January 1.
6 weeks away, 8 weeks away, whatever it is.
It'd
Yeah.
almost be nice if
It's
somebody
coming
met with our county employees to see.
I tried that.
are they aware they're not gonna be county anymore? They were, they're not gonna.
See where they're at, and what they understand.
Then
Um, But. So we ready to move on with?
Yeah, I reprinted it.
Took off 30, that 25,000.
Plus I noticed there's some zeros, well, down here that shouldn't be, so. I think it's a glitch in the system, cause I just went in the fund and it populated the amount, so. You go get that?
Let me read it.
Then we gotta,
That's where if the public says no, like,
then we gotta come back and pick that up. The lid ordinance. After that.
So do we have to ask for, input from the,
on the,
before we close
Yeah.
this budget then?
yeah, this has gotta be sweet.
That was zeros? Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Public hearing.
That one.
We have to
no.
focus that in, like, the
And open our regular session.
budget adoption.
So discard this.
Yeah.
The last one.
File 15.
Don't get it mixed up.
Or all in.
I didn't realize.
She had to
Green's
reprint
got
because it's on the uploaded. zero.
Yeah, not as bad, but not as bad as some others.
And Jones.
Three's in the US.
2 pages.
Yeah.
You got the old one? Generally take the old one.
The trees in the US are growing just like.
I don't think it's, I don't think we can see that.
You have 8,000 emails.
There's our old one.
Everybody's lives.
Yeah, read everything.
Oh,
No.
no, that's the actual budget.
US.
Yeah, that's what's on my laptop right now.
Unless somebody
This is the budget ordinance, so.
informed it's different. We always just went with the bottom line.
I like mine.
A lot of it's junk.
I just put them in other files.
Mhm. Okay.
But if you're just moving them, that's not getting rid of them. So
Well, I can't, I can save them, it's county property. So if it's pension, you give them permission.
Okay. Start with, counties. Ordinance number 2025-39. Be it ordained, resolved by the Martin County Council that the expenses of Martin County for the year ending December 31st, 2026. The sums herein specified are hereby appropriated and ordered set apart out of the several funds herein named and for the purposes herein specified, subject to the laws governing the same. Such sums herein appropriated shall be held to include all expenditures authorized to be made during the year unless otherwise expressly stipulated and provided for by law. In addition, for the purposes of raising revenue to meet the necessary expenses of Martin County, the property tax levies and property tax rates as herein specified are included herein. Budget Form 4B for all funds must be completed and submitted in the manner prescribed by the Department of Local Government Finance. This ordinance resolution shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage and approval by the Martin County Council. Let me read the levy fund, any of
Yes.
them or,
just the totals there, I think,
okay.
the,
So the total,
the adopted budget, the levy and the
yeah,
rate.
total adopted budget, 11,129,557. Adopted tax levy is, $3,055. I'm sorry, 3,000,000,
55,000.
oh, sorry. 3,055,799. The rate shown on here, which I found the past 3 years not to be the rate they actually adopt in December, but, or certify. Is 0.5985. So it was high, it was about that high last year, and then they ended up going down. I believe to like 39 cents, so. And home rule funds,
8.39.
so this is the tax rate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We said they're not.
Well, that's what Drago says, 39 pennies.
Okay. I guess I never paid attention and saying.
Um. And homeward funds total is, $3,957,201. And that does take off the 25,000 you just removed.
You already did that.
Yeah.
Does the public have anything to say or ask questions about the county's budget?
I don't know you.
Well, I know what she said. I'm not gonna ask. For the next one.
Yeah, we also need to do the solid waste.
Yeah, with the solid waste,
Must be.
Third
okay.
page, yeah.
It was what? I know, but was it good? Like you didn't reprint it? We gave them back to you.
No. Got mine.
Is that still the same ordinance,
There you go.
Michelle?
It's a different ordinance.
This month.
Oh,
Yeah, it should be 2025-40.
I didn't give mine away.
I didn't either.
Just that side of the room did.
Yeah.
Well, right there.
And there's not much to this one, honestly, so I'm just gonna read that top part again. Be it ordained, resolved by the Martin County Council that for the expenses of Martin County Solid Waste Management District for the year ending December 31st, 2026, the sums herein specified are hereby appropriated and ordered set apart out of the several funds herein named for the purposes herein specified, subject to the laws governing the same. Such sums herein appropriated shall be held to include all expenditures authorized to be made during the year, unless otherwise expressly stipulated and provided for by law. In addition, for the purposes of raising revenue to meet the necessary expenses of Martin County Solid Waste Management District, the property tax levies and the property tax rates as herein specified are included below. Budget Form 4B for all funds must be completed and submitted in the manner prescribed by the Department of Local Government Finance. This ordinance resolution shall be enforced in full force and effect from and after its passage and approval by the Martin County Council. And they have one fund, special solid waste management. Adopted budget, $681,989. And there's no tax levy and no tax rate.
Any comments or questions about that?
You wanna see that? Yeah.
Why is there not a tax rate?
Because it's a
Fee.
fee. It's a fee that's on your property tax.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right, $25.
Yeah.
Does anybody know how they're doing over there? I mean,
We're doing just spectacular. Keeping the doors open.
well, I know, but is it taking in more?
They're
than-
doing a lot better than they were 2 years to this
Good.
day.
Good.
They're taking in more than they're spending, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they're keeping,
They're making more than they're
They're
spending.
paying the bills.
That's
They
a
just
good
need
thing.
price up.
I mean,
Recycling
everything's
is still up.
down.
That's,
Yeah, everything's down, but
Yeah,
everybody takes, says something about that, but you gotta remember that recycle center was never designed to make a killing. It
No,
was
it isn't.
designed to clean up a community.
Yeah.
When times were good though, it was
Yeah.
making,
it was good.
Oh, yeah, but it's not that good.
yeah.
Well, if they can not have to, yeah. They can sustain without having to worry about extra money.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that his chair?
If we ever start that meeting.
I'll give that back to them, and then I'll get my copy back for the meeting.
Ready to close the public hearing and nobody else? So close the public hearing on the budgets.
We didn't have anybody on the meeting.
Yeah, there was a couple on there. Just this user. And I have everybody muted, so, I
Okay.
mean, somebody would have to,
Okay.
yeah, they should be signed in if they wanted to talk, so.
So now open a regular, regular session. Got 3 sets of minutes.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes of August 4th, 15th, 29th respectively.
I'll second that.
Was everybody here? I think. All in favor? Unanimous. Let's say, let's go hit her, take care of the lid.
Mhm.
Just because it mentioned it earlier, just to clarify for anybody that's listening, those lit, that we're not increasing the lit rate, we're just moving.
Moving fund.
Yeah, the 0.2% from the economic development to the emergency medical force that we added, which is what we had the public hearing, on, so. Don't want anybody to get confused on that.
Yes,
Who's that?
thank you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Jordan's motion, second.
I'll second it.
Jim, all in favor? Unanimous? And then the Martin County budget.
Make a motion, we approve ordinance resolution number 2025-39, which is the county budget.
I second it.
All in favor? Unanimous? And the solid waste.
Make a motion for the ordinance resolution number 2025-40, which is a solid waste. Approve.
Jordan second. All in favor? Unanimous. You get the talking soon.
Okay. Some additional appropriations. For reassessment, fund 1224, assessor. Computer replacement, $5,500, and new printer for maps, $34,500. Computer replacement is actually for computers in my office, assessor has graciously agreed to purchase those since we do, some of the homestead, sales disclosures. So she's gonna buy 2 of those, so the quote came in at about, a little over $5,400 for that, and then she got a quote for a new, mapping printer. It's the big printer in the recorder's office. It's been down at least 2 months. They can't get a part for it. They can't get anybody to work on it. So that quote actually came in a little bit over 40,000. We had to advertise this 2 weeks ago, so, she just got the quote last week.
Does that come with any type of maintenance agreement or anything like that?
Yeah, it does for. Oh, I don't remember how many years it was. I have the quote in there. I can go get it, but,
But you said it raised from 34 to 40.
it came back at about 40.
Do you want to give us the exact number?
You're talking the 34.5 went to 40 alone and then plus the other.
Well, you
55.
can't raise that. That's as high as it can go, cause that's what I advertised, but.
So we're gonna come back for additional appropriation and
Or is there funds that they have left?
It's in,
It's out of reassessment.
yeah.
Reassessment, one of the bigger funds we have that we can't spend, Carolyn. What's in?
The-
That is a bunch.
Almost worthy of investment.
$595,000.
Thank you, Carl.
A lot of money, boy, I could spend it. Would you put that in my account, please?
Hoping she would be here tonight, but she had family come in, so.
I come in to try to use that printer the other day and it was broke.
It's not broke?
It was broke.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I had to go all the way over the Midwest.
Mhm. It looks like 1 year. In the warranty. And.
What's the maintenance on one of those? I don't really know.
You said the maintenance?
Yeah, like what's the maintenance on one of those? I don't really know what all that entails.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Well, it says it would cover service calls, parts and labor and technical support. Paper, print heads and ink are purchased separately.
Is it inkjet, I assume?
Uh, Let's see. The color scanner. If it specifically says,
I think it would.
says print color drawings and black and white drawings, but same cost.
It might just be tone.
No, I mean, it's a big toner printer if it is. But they come at all different costs. Ted out at Country Pines is looking at one for like 1.7.
I'm sorry, I don't see the
We don't need
paper.
one like that.
I don't see the paper of the price on it.
But it's big enough to print this.
Um. So I mean, I could bring it back. Next meeting if,
It sounds like you're gonna have to come back anyways, right?
Was this,
Well, we can approve the 40 and she'll have to come back.
So then bring it back.
So
So then we know what we're.
I'll make the motion to approve the 40.
I'll second it.
all in favor? Unanimous? Now we're at bad check fund. Sorry about that.
Oh, right. Patient.
Is there,
My
Is there-
earlier comment was, I don't envy you,
Oh,
is there more than one bad check fund?
no,
not with my office.
yeah, we have one in the county's budget and then she had her
She
own,
has her own.
yeah.
Okay.
Which I
That's
had for
right,
next
right
year, so that there's less confusion,
Mhm.
that it's gonna be done all through the clerk's office from now on, if it's. Your bad check program was completely different. Ours had to do with actual check deception. There was a change in the law to fraud. It's not the same. We were mandatorily reimbursing victims through a bank account that we had to reconcile, be audited on, keep a fee paid every month. It was a lot. And when I first came in, there were a lot of cases that had not been filed through that system. We had a big backlog. We worked with the local community business owners that were turning in these bad checks that were being used at their businesses for gas, groceries, that kind of stuff. We educated on what you do if you're going to accept a check, down to what you need to make sure you get from them, and then how to process from there that this is a deception that's been basically a fraud that's been used on your company, and how to get reimbursement. We worked with many of the local business owners and saw them get reimbursed on a lot of this, and then they updated from checks to basically all kinds of other payments that are available. And so we had a change in the law to fraud from check deception specific. We're gonna no longer have this fund, and we're no longer gonna have that bank account where we are reimbursing directly. It's gonna be done through the auditor's office, which I'm sorry. I think the clerk's office maybe was already doing something, but it's different, right? Yeah. So anyways, the child support division of my office is separate from the criminal. Check deception was criminal. However, we get reimbursed back from the state on money that we have spent in our child support division. So this money, the bad check, we were closing it out for next year. We didn't have anything in there. We made sure every victim that had restitution got every restitution check. And then the state reimbursed us, and it had to go into the fund that it had came out of. So that's why we're using the expense to go ahead and close that account out. I can't have any money in it. So that's why we came tonight in front of you to ask for that expense, because that fund needs to not have money in it, because it's not gonna have any line item next January. The reason that the money was reimbursed is whenever I was moving over to the new office, we had to purchase some things. One of them was part of the internet. And because it's two departments, 4D had a percentage of that they paid out of our fund, that the state's now reimbursed back. So that is not a bad check money. That is not restitution owed to anyone. It's gonna cause the audit to be confusing. So we're just wanting to get it out of there and use it for the 4D. And because my wonderful 4D case manager, Trish McKibben, gets nervous when I'm going to talk about expenses and budgets at the meetings, she took the time today to print all of this out. So because she took the time, I'll go ahead and let you know. The State of Indiana Department of Child Services remittance notices, which the auditor gets them monthly, they're usually around 10,000 a month. For 2016, it was approximately 53,000. 2017 was approximately 48,000, and 2018 was approximately 58,000. When I came in, I revamped the way that we do the funds down to doorknobs. And I worked very closely with the audit through the state. We had not, as a county, we had some things we had to fix. They allowed me to go back 3 years worth and redo some things. So our remittance starting in 19 with myself is approximately 85,000, then approximately 70, 72, 72. We figured out why we had went down. So now we're at 99,000 in 2023, 99,000 in 2024. And year to date, we're at approximately 78,000 for 2025. So we're going to continue to meet those goals for next year, because our compliance and our remittance is high. I cut having a deputy 4D prosecutor. I think that's the first time in over 20 years. And I'll be doing it as long as compliance is high and we don't need a lot of hours outside of my criminal division work, then I think our office can handle it. The judge cut down our court time to only so many dates for all of next year, because our compliance is high outside of court, and we get reimbursement that almost funds the entire department itself. So that's gonna be different next year. I know I left the 25,000 on there just in case. but we actually cut the position in it, and hopefully we don't need it. I'd like to use it as approved for part-time position for someone to help me with data entry. But so far, I can't sell the no benefit part-time hours yet. But I'll keep you updated. So thank you to Trish and Kim Bauer. They work in my department. I went up to the state last week. We've been number 1, 2, and 3 in the state of Indiana. We were 90th at one point when I came in. So they put us in their guideline on how to, they call it go green and stay green. So shout out to them. Shout out to trying to save money on the budget. I said, you guys can cut anything you want, but not my staff. They work too hard. And if you want to approve that expenditure, it is to just close out that account.
Thank you for all the
Thanks for
work
giving me the
and
time.
information.
Thank you.
So where's this money going to? Right, I mean, it's gotta be transferred to somewhere.
We're hoping equipment. I know you approved some of the,
Yeah, I think I
Computer
emailed
fund.
State Board of Accounts and they said I had to go in general fund.
yeah,
And
so it'll go back into the
So-
general fund. And then we obviously get appropriations out of the general fund for next
Mhm.
year. So we want to put it wherever the State Board of Accounts says.
Mhm.
So you're 434 and ahead starting next year on.
We're,
I didn't
we're
need
further
it.
than that. I appropriate all my funds. Come back.
So this
for
is gonna
rainy
be
day.
completely closed out, this one.
Correct, it's not even gonna have a line. We just wanna make sure nothing gets stuck. Where, as you've been doing, there's money not being used and just sitting there.
So you need a motion to general fund, like, to transfer to general fund.
One
That's
thing,
what Michelle
one
says, the
question.
State Board of Accounts says.
So what happens between now and December 31st, if something comes into
Yeah, what
that?
about if you need to,
My
This,
appropriated budget for this year approved last year, so.
Okay,
she hasn't been using this fund.
okay, so I guess my point is,
This fund for emergency, we needed chairs, computers, before you guys did the computer fund.
Okay.
we bought all
But there's
of
not
those
been new
computers.
activity in it for a long time, right?
No, we tried to leave it, cause it was $20 at a time,
Mhm.
so.
as long as there's nothing gonna go into it, well, we have to come back and clear it back out, that's my point.
I'm sorry.
As long as there's nothing gonna go into it, we have to clear it back out twice.
I think actually we deposited something today from,
Did you,
yeah, the IVD that,
the 723?
So do we
Yeah.
wait till December's meeting to do that?
It's up to you, I
yeah,
mean,
November-
I can,
yeah,
I can come
November.
back.
I mean, that'd be better, cause then we don't do it twice.
You don't need it,
It just goes in the general fund, so
yeah.
it's up to you.
We'll
You
make
don't-
your life easier.
Mhm.
You don't
Whatever
have to,
makes your life easier, okay?
you don't have to come back and talk to us about it again, though.
You'll remember,
Yeah.
We'll try to. Michelle will remember.
I can come back.
How's she gonna bring your Christmas present, or if she don't come back in December?
I just wanted to make sure we were saying the same thing too, yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
I mean, that's fine, it's whatever makes Michelle's.
Okay,
life.
so we'll
Who
hold
wants
it
to-
till the end of the year before we vote.
Wanna wait till December to
Yes.
do it now?
Table it.
Yeah, just table, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, her and I already went to the bank and actually physically closed out that account, and they were supposed to reimburse the county that $20 or $60. And so there's nowhere else for it to go but to.
December.
Table it.
Or
You
whenever
have to make
she,
that a motion or?
Yeah.
I mean, if we just table it
Mhm.
until she knows for sure what.
Don't let her get sick.
Yeah. Is that all you have?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any confusion on that bad, no more confusion on that bad check fund.
Yeah, thanks,
gone.
cause I
It's
couldn't, have-
gone.
I couldn't explain that.
I didn't name it either, just so you know. What you think that?
So do you know about the sea grant?
Yeah. Mostly. Last October, WTH came to commissioner meeting and he said that, had a grant opportunity for the, dispatch commander, 911, to be able to get $20,000 to work on, cleaning up 911 addresses. So, we've got the first $5,000. And we also got an invoice for the first $5,000. So this is to appropriate the whole grant amount, so we'll be able to pay that, as it comes in.
Any question?
So we got 5,000 grants, so how does?
Got 20,000 grant, got 5,000 bill, right?
So we got,
Well, the whole grant's for 20, they've done 5,000 of work, so.
so they only give us what we
Yeah, what they
spend.
turn it into the state, and then the state sends us the money, and then we gotta send it back to WTA. For the work they've done. So,
No motion needed.
So if we done 5,000 already, then do we need 20 or do we just need 15?
no, I need the whole 20, cause we haven't paid it yet, because we don't have permission to pay.
Okay,
We need a motion for the seed grant fund 9152 approval for 20,000.
Mhm.
I'll make a move.
Second.
All in favor? Unanimous.
Ambulance Services Fund 4002, new equipment 2,000, this ambulance received a grant from, Community Foundations in the amount of 2,000, and we have received that money, deposited in the fund. And he plans to use that, the grant was for new tablets, cause they got tablets when the service started, so probably about due to get replaced.
Any questions?
you got these new tablets when they started.
Well, the service, 3 years ago, he bought tablets. So now Community Foundation's giving him a grant to purchase new tablets.
Cause community foundations, like, they have certain criteria you can use it for, right? So he had to get it approved as to.
I'll make a motion, we approve that.
We have a second.
Also,
All in favor? Unanimous. Anything else? I'd like to say the Henderson Days had a good turnout. I didn't see Sherry or Monty, but I wasn't there real long, but
Mhm.
No, money didn't go.
Monty didn't make it, huh?
Terry didn't either. Can't walk up on it.
Well, we had a good representation. How's that?
Wow.
Brisket's
That's
still
good.
good.
It sounds like you was there. I seen your husband. I didn't see you.
Well, I let my kids up in the fire truck and I couldn't leave.
Well, you walked away, man. Your husband sat there.
Yeah, they didn't want to get on that fire truck.
It was quite a crowd. It looked like all day long.
Mhm.
Thank everybody that done all that work to put it together.
And that shelter house was nice, had some shade.
Yeah. The courthouse will be closed Monday, the 13th, in observance of Columbus Day. Our next meeting is the 3rd, November 3rd at 6:30. Anything else? You're not gonna be here?
Yeah, I should be back by then.
Mhm.
Where are you going now?
Got a wedding in Arkansas.
You just got back from motorcycle ride. Now we're going again.
Wait until I retire.
Mhm.
I wished I could do that. I thought that.
Motion to close. I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you very much.